This is Ken Smith reminding you it happened today, March 18th. But the year was 597 BC, before Christ. The Babylonians captured Jerusalem. It was on this day that King Gustav III of Sweden is shot by Count Jacob Ankerstrom at a masked ball at the opera. He dies on this day, 1792. It was on this day that the first United States military academy at West Point is established through a congressional act of Congress, 1802. It was on this day that Nathaniel Hawthorne's Scarlet Letter is introduced to the public. Scandalous. 1850. It was just a couple of days ago that Sam Houston, the governor of Texas, is evicted from that office. Why? He refused to take an oath of loyalty to the Confederacy. 1861. The statehood of Texas would apply almost 16 years before the Civil War. They would be admitted in 1845 as a slave state. Some slave owners didn't free their slaves until 1865, the close of the Civil War. Slavery was officially abolished by the 13th Amendment, which took effect December 18th, 1865. The first cherry tree was planted by Mrs. William Howard Taft, 1912. The Russian Grand Duke Michael, brother of the Tsar Nicholas II, was the last emperor of Russia, Grand Duke of Finland, King of Poland. His disastrous reign saw Imperial Russia go from being one of the foremost great powers in the world to economic and military collapse. His reign saw several disastrous events. At his coronation, there was a stampede. Nearly 1,400 people died. In 1905, Russia was decisively defeated by Japan during the Russo-Japanese War. And the Russian Baltic Fleet was annihilated by the Japanese Navy in World War I. That conflict was catastrophic for the country, for the house of Romanov, who governed. With over 3 million Russians killed, deterioration in living conditions occurred almost immediately. Even later, Russia would be defeated by Germany. But there was an influence on Nicholas. It was a man named Rasputin who had, they said, supernatural abilities. He was supposed to have healed the son of Nicholas. All of that superstition led to that downfall of Russia. The result, the Russian Revolution of 1917, in which Nicholas abdicated, riots followed, and communism took control. And so there's good news and bad news, confusing news, but behind it all is the good news that this is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is Ken Smith reminding you it happened today, March 18th.